Hello everyone, this is Muradius, and today we are going to be continuing my 100% run of the Zelda classic fan game, Legend of Zelda Isle of Rebirth. Now, where we left off, we finished the Goron's Grotto after doing... Right, and then spawning us all the way back. With one heart, you could have... Like, surely I didn't end the last stream with one heart, right? Maybe I did. Well, anyways, that's easily fixed. Okay, so... I accidentally cycled through my items. Oh, look, I'm still, like, I know it's a thing in the Oracle games, but I'm still not used to being able to do that in Zelda Classic, because most of the time they do not let you change off the sword. Alright, so, I know we have to go to... We have to go to the quarry. So it should be over this way. Let's go ladder. It should be no problem at all. Yeah. So did I go over here yet? Okay, yeah, I did. Why am I going this way? It's down here. Right, and there was a Lionel over here. We have yet to see how bad Lionels are, so, hopefully not too bad. I don't remember what was in that cave. Oh, they deal quite a lot of damage, which is not the most enjoyable, I'll say. Okay, let's do that. Carefully, you plan on going. Okay. No, I remember. I already read this. I'm just wasting my own time. All right. Now that we are back. Why did the Lionel have to be the one enemy that respawned? And we're sent all the way back here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Wrong button. These hotkeys are messing me up. Okay, that should be good. Let's avoid the line. We still are gonna go that way in case there's something over here. But we don't need to actually fight the Lionel. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Good to know for when I have the hammer. I need to stop taking so much damage. It'd be nice if you guys dropped a few more hearts, but I digress. Gosh, these guys are so annoying. There's more Lionels over there. Non-zero chance we just get slaughtered by this Lionel again. Any chance of parts. Okay, run for your life. Run for your life for the Lionel. Okay. Go down this way. Well, that looks like the mine, if you ask me. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. There's that spot over there. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, well, where the heck am I supposed to go? Right, the path down. Okay. That's solid. I guess we're gonna have to come back to the other side of that later. Level 3 Corona Mines. Okay, I actually, like, while I could do that, I think it's best if I just take a slight detour over this way. Actually, no, looking at my rupee count, that's not a good idea. I should grab that later when, you know, it won't be completely wasted. Kirby music. That's not gonna help us get over there. You guys didn't have to explode in the fire. That was kind of rude of you. I don't. Let's see. I have. Oh wait, I can use the. Oh, like sure, like right. I didn't see what that actually it did for me, but that didn't really help me. I don't know why I did it. All right, we got fire bars. Bowser's Castle all of a sudden. Okay. Let's see if we go. Now we should be able to go this way. Avoid those. Like, it's just one big F you. Like, oh, you can't get close to you, otherwise we're gonna spew a bunch of fire in your face. Gosh, lava's annoying. Alright, well, let's try that again. Just avoid those guys. We do not care about them. They are not our concern. Oh, so these rails are powered. I see. And so, like, I can't do that delay. Yeah, I need to find the other... Random Dodongo, or Dodongo. I just have to be quick on the draw. Okay, there we go. And now we blow this up. A little too hasty. Alright, well, there's clearly some kind of puzzle thing here. I managed to solve. Like, just get like a ladder or something, or a better ladder, a longer ladder, and then just reach across the lava and grab it, man. Well, this is certainly annoying. He still got hit off on me. Do that so we can still progress this way. Okay, this is simple enough. Just a spike maze where you can't see the path ahead of time. And I'm dead again, okay. Right, I can't view a map. I just have to remember the path over, which, I mean, it's really simple. But I could really use a map. Just quickly refresh on hearts. You do not get this opportunity often. Okay, I would use it to refresh on hearts if it would just give me hearts. But, you know, that's close enough, honestly. Okay, like, surely we can get another heart or two from these pots, right? Just always good to stock up on extra hearts. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of these guys doing. You don't need to spew out so much fire when you die. But it's alright, we got through it. Alright. Yeah, this is, we have an excess amount of arrows, just use them. Today we don't have to worry. Okay, now we're over here. We don't need to fight those enemies. What am I looking at here? This generator provides power to electrical devices on other parts of the mines. A small key. Okay, good for them. You really shouldn't be having the electrified rails. I'm sorry. Almost got it there. Careful. You managed to get out of there. Okay. Did they need to light that, or can I use the candle to light it from afar? There we go. Alright, that's all fine and dandy for us, but what does that actually get us? We already already electrified that part of the dungeon, so I mean I guess we need to reach the other side. Well, okay, we never went down. That would probably be a good explanation of where we need to go. Just get your hearts, and then we can worry about these mimics. All right, well, you know, they can also just give me a bunch of hearts too. That works. They really love fire here, don't they? Just wait for this to disappear eventually. All right, well, now we gotta go that way. All right, that's that bridge set up. I guess we're gonna have to come back later. That's fine. You know, this is quite an advanced mine you guys got here. Just saying. All right, now we're in the south part. You know, I think I want to fully explore the north part before I suddenly start branching off. Like, what's over here? I need to find the dungeon map fast, honestly. Otherwise, I'm gonna just end up lost with how expansive. Okay. We can't do anything there until we electrify this rail. Good to know. Okay, that was not the most friendly enemy setup. At least we spawn down here instead of continuing all the way at the entrance. Let's go refresh our health before we do. You know, I'm just gonna have to accept that they're dealing a lot of damage to me, and I just can't do much about it. Well, a smidgen of health is appreciated. Okay, we can get those guys down there in just a moment. Okay, I should have gone a little further out, but it's alright. These guys are just pretty much like Dark Nuts. It's kind of funny if you think about it. Thanks for the heart. Now let's try to do something with this life before we just lose it. Okay, you know, just reset my health already. It's fine. Only took 1 heart of damage there. That's great. Alright, now we want to see what's over this way. I guess we're not going to see what's that way. I don't even know how to get over there. I need a map so bad. Alright, well, time to go to the South Mine. Okay, just more of these guys. There's a non-zero chance that some version of these mimics are the boss, if it's anything like the previous 2 dungeons. Where it's like, oh man, I don't like this enemy. Guess what? They're the boss! But let's hope not, because that would just be ouch. Okay, some rupees I literally can't use. I'm guessing I can't go that way. Well, good thing I have keys. Alright, that's cool and all, but like, where do I go now? Oh, I need a map. I need a map. Because like we have 2 keys. We can't do anything there yet. I mean, I guess the answer is go to the other entrance. But no, that can't be it because I haven't done anything to unlock another entrance. Okay, I'm just getting I'm getting lost already. So like there's like not really anywhere to go. To the south, which is a problem. Anything I forgot up north? Because that would simplify things if there was something up there that I missed. But I'm not seeing anything, huh? Unless there's a secret here, but... No, I think it's just multiple paths there. I don't know if I'm, like, supposed to interact with these in some way. I don't think so. Make sure, I should probably just for good measure. Yeah, a little bit of waste of time. But at least I know it was a waste of time. Think about you guys, go this way. And this just takes us back to the start. Alright, well, where in the world was there a... So, like, I must be missing something over here. Right? Because it feels quite odd that there's just nowhere to go. It's already at a dead end. I can't use the key, even. I've not gotten anything to be able to unlock stuff on the other side. There's always something that trips me up in a lot of these dungeons. Let's see if that would do anything. And it looks like it didn't. I haven't seen the other side of that, I don't think. Which is unfortunate. Nothing up here. I mean, I guess I'll take a look for the other entrance, because that's really all I can think to do at this point. I hope it's not just me blatantly missing another other thing. Okay, so like I can't hit that. Can't go further that way. Okay, we kind of... I guess in theory, maybe you could just move the... you could use the ladder to get across there. It doesn't feel right, but that would provide an explanation of what I'm missing. Okay, so you can go across that way. All right. Maybe I was just a little dumb. Hopefully this is actually relevant and not just me wasting my time like an idiot. You didn't need to do that to me, buddy. If this does not end up leading to the other side, or this specific cave might not, but that is a lot of circles. Okay. Yeah, I would kind of like to know what the whole point of this was. Oh, okay. I just need to kill all the enemies. Got it, got it. Yeah, I see, I see. Another piece of heart. Pieces of heart. Okay, yeah, I just got my 8th heart, so that's good. That's nice. That will help in the dungeon, but we also need to actually find out where the heck we're supposed to go. Really hoping that the south entrance really is just through this way. I'm not wasting my time. Just avoid the crabs. You don't need to deal with them. Well, that's promising. East Quarry, Western Beach, North Marina, and Dole. No, stop me from going this way. I'm gonna want to explore. We'll get back to the dungeon, don't worry. Another mirror shield puzzle. Got it. I see that piece of heart. I cannot do anything about it right now. Alright. What could this be? Another piece of heart? Multiple pieces of heart? Find out what's this way first. More ladder pulls. Yep, just another piece of heart. I mean, I'll take it. I need to make a concentrated effort to not die. There is grass outside. Just go do that real quick before I check this other path. Okay, what is over here? Ooh, tasty egg. It looks scrumptious. Here, take these seeds. They smell weird and they don't look tasty. I don't like it in this game. I appreciate the solitude. Alright, well now we need to figure out where to use the seeds. I do not currently know. I don't remember someone asking for seeds, but that's probably just my bad memory. Well now we can kind of like actually focus on getting back towards the quarry. Instead of just messing around. Here, the arena. Oh, who are you and why are you in our new makeshift village? I haven't seen humans in a long time since we moved to the secluded hollow. Leader sometimes lets outsiders take on a little challenge if he particularly likes, otherwise he eats them alive. Coolio. Who might you be, son? You have a lot of guts just walking in here like you own the place. That's not bad, though. I think you and I can have this fun. Go through the north door and prove your worth in our arena. Very simple. All you have to do is survive 5 waves of enemies without going out of bounds. You said you can take a chance. For a price that's also try not to fall out of bounds. Well, I do need to spend my rupees. That's wave 1. As long as I'm very careful, this should be doable. I know I'm getting sidetracked. I know we were in the middle of a dungeon. It's alright. But how much more can there be? You're doing well to make it this far. Your final opponent is none other than I. Let's see if you're tough as you appear to be. Hobbit Monarch, the Great One. You kind of went out of bounds, if I'm being honest. Okay. Okay, now he's throwing bombs. Oh, he deals a lot of damage. Please don't corner me. All right, well that's annoying. Guess what? We have to pay up and go through all 5 rounds again. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. I should have bought a potion just because he hits so hard. Also, I may be just doing this out of order, but it's alright. We'll get back to doing the dungeon in a moment. Okay, gosh dang it. You know, maybe it would be a good idea to come back later Hey, I never thought I'd see you after a time in Hologram. I found this, but I don't really need it. You can have it. Got a magic container, magic meters now. That helps you out. Alright, good to see. We found this guy in the Remdra plains. He turned out to be pretty strong, so we're keeping him around. Alright, so I'm gonna buy a potion. And I know that we have a dungeon to complete that I'm partway through, but there's other content we could be doing. You know, we might as well buy the arrows too. Just to restock on that. Don't worry, I'll stop getting sidetracked in just a moment. You're not selling anything of value anymore. Oh, we need to go here. Right, it's the witch. Why did I forget that? I need to go all the way. Okay, it's down here. We have an excess amount of money, so yeah, we definitely want to get this. Right, now let's head back to the arena. Preferably without dying. There we go. All this grass makes it a lot simpler. Yeah, I do need some, like, health pickup. Get fire out of the way. You know what, this is a good time to use. 30. There we go. I didn't really need the potion, but it helps to just be sure. Also, he's dead now. You got a blessed star that reacts violently in the presence of a cursed skull. Alright, it just kicks me all the way out. Okay, that works for me, but I'm just a little surprised, that's all. Alright, so now that we have that distraction out of the way, we can actually continue. And that looks like that would be the southern entrance. That path up 2. And now we can go down here. Don't think I'm missing anything on that spot. Okay, yep, we're good to go. Lots of hearts. We don't really need them all. Okay, this is just what we already unlocked from the other side. This is just probably a kill them all angle. You got the map. Thank goodness we really needed that. No, it doesn't do anything for me right now, but. Alright, let's go over here. Get restock on those hearts. Because you know I'm going to need every last one. Okay, let's see. What's this way? Is this going to be like flow time where you can blow those up? It sure is. I don't know what that does for us, but I guess it opened this. More of these guys. You know, we took a little bit of damage, but it's alright. It happens. You should just use it. Nothing wrong with using a few extra potions here and there. We can always pick up more. I got enough money for it. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to do something here right now or not. Can I just shoot these guys with arrows? I can! Of course, killing them all does absolutely nothing, but, you know, let's try. Alright, let's go back up this way. And we should be able to just push this. I let myself get hit like that. Why did I do that? These helmet bars are annoying. Yeah, no, that should have been more careful. Alright, so obviously... okay, that looks like that's just not a route we can take. Right, I can just use the candle. What am I doing? I don't need to use arrows all the time. Can you guys give me some hearts, please? Alright, that's fine. Fine, I will go all the way around. It gives me a chance to get more hearts. Anyways, these guys are back. Go figure. I have to clear this room again, bro. Alright, well, we can just wait over here. Okay. Ignore this room. Found a cursed skull. Okay, that's what it means when it says it shakes violently. We're gonna have to make sure we find all those cursed skulls, by the way. That's just something we're gonna have to do. Please move this fast. And this guy is chasing me down. Thank you. Thank you. Grind out some parts. Now we can go off to the right here. Okay, thank goodness that actually worked. Don't know if you have to kill all these guys. I mean, like, it would be good due diligence to just double check, right? Okay, it would not be very helpful if I died in the process of doing it. Maybe I shouldn't have checked. You know, that might have been like the wise thing to do there. It's do not that. Well, there should hopefully be less of them now. Yeah, so now it's... Oh, okay, well, I'm still getting hit like an idiot, but... Wow, thanks for the 5 arrows. That was totally worth dying over. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. If I was supposed to use like a boomerang and or an arrow, or just use the bow and arrow, but you know, you can just walk across lava. It's a bit painful, but you can just walk on lava. More bombs. We didn't really need that. Okay. I didn't quite realize my health was that low until it was too late. I sure hope there's a damage resistance upgrade coming soon, because, oh boy, I could really use it. Just ignore you. Can't do anything about that. Do not care about that room. Avoid these guys as best as I can. Okay. Great start. We're almost already dead. And scratch that, we are already dead. Oh boy. Well, let's just try it again, but a little better this time. Okay, that is just... Fortunately, we can grind out parts here. You know, you just gotta set some damage here and there. It's annoying as heck, but I need to do better. Just go. I need that heart, thank you. You know, we just gotta go all the way around because this guy doesn't have to worry about the fire bar, but I do. Please don't knock me into the lava. That's just gonna murder me. You know, I'll take the fairy, though. That's pretty nice. Okay. Okay. The amount of times it's asked me to use the hammer, it's been annoying, honestly, but we'll just come back. Can. Okay, so you can't do anything here right now. There's another way up. Okay, that I can deal with that. I'm not missing that. Okay, so didn't miss that, but it turned out it was worthless anyway. So like, who cares? Get that health refresh, and then we can worry about the other stuff. Okay. How about we go? Hey, you know what? That's fine. All right. You know, with them being on opposite sides, I don't think it really matters too much. And we got a bridge going. That's good. That's good. Go around the other way. Just ignore, dude. And just gotta go all the way over here. All the way back. Bunch of money. It's alright, I'll take it, I guess. Alright, this is another generator. So, where is this? Is powering there now? Should I go all the way over there? Would be quite nice if that was the case. This probably will get me the hammer, now that I think about it. At least I assume that's what they're trying to say is happening there. Very long and complicated dungeon. But it's normally like when it's a very big dungeon, they split it across multiple floors. They don't make it be north and south. Get these guys out of the way. Yep, now that that's powered, we can go over here. Now we just have to go all the way around. Isn't that bad, but still. Go up here. Go up here. At the hammer, you can use pound stakes or bludgeoned armored enemies. Don't mind if I do. This will probably make the helmet swords a lot easier. So, is there anything? Yeah, there's a key up there. We might as well grab that. Just restock on health first. And then, yeah, go this way and dodge the mimics. Go to all the rooms that need the hammer. I do not mind at all using my arrows on those guys. That was probably not worth hitting him with. Got a small key. Just knock those down for good measure. So let's see, was there anything else that needed to hammer on this side? I don't think there was. I think all that's left is to just go to the south side. We can go around this way. Yeah, it actually is a lot faster to just warp that way. Go through here. All right, another one of these. Okay, this is more in line with the one that was in level 1. So this one has to go all the way on the right. The 4-directional one has to go on the top left. And that one has to go down. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm really just winging it right now. Okay, that just first try it. I mean, I'll take it. I'd rather that than just spending forever on a stupid block puzzle, but like... Jeez. Got the boss key. Nice, nice, nice. Is there anywhere else? Obviously there were some other spots that had hammers. Like there. Is that it? It's not looking so tough now. They're easier than darkness, especially when you this so early. Alright, so let's go. Well, we can go around this way. It doesn't hurt to get a little singed. Alright, that just one-shots them at the expense of getting hit. I do not like this one. But it's okay. Hoping to get some hearts from you. Well, okay, at least one guy gave a heart, but still. Is there anything down there at all? Yeah, there should. There is something over there. I just kind of completely forgot about. Yeah, I'm guessing there's actually a third generator. Stop, make me damage those guys. So we need to go over here. Oh yeah, because there's a spot where you need to use. Yeah, okay. Everything's coming together now, and I'm not getting hopelessly lost. Refill on hearts, please. Okay, and then we use this to get across. shockingly bad gameplay on my part. But it's all right. That makes sense. The keys could just very easily end my life right now if they wanted to. I should be very thankful that they do not currently want to end my life. That is one way of setting up that room. Can I get some extra hearts, please? That would be quite appreciated. Okay, now I have even less health than I did before. That's not quite what I was aiming for. Oh, for some reason I thought the path was down there. Alright, well. Okay, not the best position to be in, but could be worse. This works. It is definitely scuffed, but it works. A game. Come on. That's just a little mean. Let me get to the pot safely. Okay, I see how it is. Let's restock on HP before we fight these guys. That works. I'm still gonna restock an HP if you guys don't mind. Okay. Just a little bit more HP, just to be on the safe side. Okay, there we go. Okay. That's not quite how I expected that to work out, but you know, it's alright. Alright, let's start up this generator. Alright, that should open the way up to the boss. Do that. Now all we gotta do is just get there. Which could be a tad challenging. Since it's all is on the complete other side. Okay, we're gonna have to fight these guys too, just to like half tempted to just die so I can get to the other side faster, but we'll refrain from doing that for now. Don't want to inflate my death count too much now, do we? Go down here, go over here, go over here. It really would have been just faster to just die. Or I guess save and quit would also work, but... Don't mind me just taking a boatload of damage. Alright, there's gonna be pots up here. Gonna be pots over here. Alright, now we go this way. We go this way. Fight you guys. And now we're back to... Oh, okay, I can't. Right, that tile, that makes sense. And now we just go up this way and over here. I probably want to refresh my health before I go in. Just... Actually, you know what? I probably want to leave the dungeon first. I need to reset my start point back here. So it's less troublesome path to get back. At least I'd like to think it is. Hearts. Which Zelda temple is your favorite? I'm assuming you're asking about like mainline Zelda ones, right? I have to say, a lot of the Twilight Princess dungeons were very good. I like dungeons that feel like they flow a lot, or flow together and they make coherent sense, which... admittedly, the 2D Zelda games are not as good as doing that. Now, the grand, like, they still do it. You can do it in cases like this, but there's plenty of times where they just kind of exist. But, yeah, Twilight Princess dungeons are definitely among some of my favorites. Skyward Sword had a lot of good ones. But, like, for example, I really like the Temple of Time dungeon felt really good. And of course, there's also stuff like I forgot the name of it, but whatever the mansion in Twilight Princess was. And there was just a lot of good dungeons in a lot of 3D Zelda games. But let's go to see. Crazed Overseer Korgoro. Okay, so he's just gonna kill me outright. All right. Care to elaborate how I'm supposed to get by that one game? So you know the so I know people make a big deal about the water temple, but I feel like I don't remember it being that big. And that could just be me, but I feel like it was relatively manageable. And subsequent water ones haven't been really that bad either. Okay, surely it's not expecting me to use the hammer on him like that, right? Like, guy, because he deals a lot of damage really fast, and I don't need. Just want you to use the hammer on him, okay? 1, Oh, okay. This is going to be a little rough. When he has an attack that punishes you for being really close, and yet you have to get super close. I mean, maybe don't. Oh, you can shoot him with the bow. All right, that's an interesting phase. We're gonna rack up a lot of deaths this stream, that's for sure. I'm out of arrows, so like I can't keep doing that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you know what? It's potion time, honestly. When he has a damage output that crazy, it's so potion time. And like I said before, I need to spend this cash somewhere. Now we make our way back. Just go a little fast. You know, I really don't need to be adding to my death count that much, but grind out hearts now that we're here, and just leaving one enemy so we don't have to deal with all the other enemies showing up until we leave the dungeon again, which, you know, won't happen unless I need to buy more potions because I played really badly. Okay. Try not to take. There we go. 1. 2, 3, 4. Alright, hurry up. Eat, drink that potion. Thank you. 15. I'm already having to drink it again. Try not to miss this stuff. Okay, there we go. I didn't need to drink that second potion, but you know, it's fine. Okay. Well, Korgar is dead. Your overseer is gone, but it sucks to suck, I guess. That's just what happened. Anyways, we have 3 pieces of the Triforce now. So, we want to go up to the bomb shop. Before we do that, we might pick up that money. We'll pick up that other money a little later. So how much in Southern Remdra needs the hammer? Like, I know I'm most likely forgetting some simple spot or something, but maybe I'm not. Maybe there's just not really a lot of hammer usage this early on. I mean, it looks like to me there's not a lot of use for the hammer, other than the obvious ways to progress. I'm guessing we're going to be able to buy the super bomb, and then we can go break through the wall. That's what it feels like it's trying to tell me right now. Bomb shop owner doesn't want to open until our problems with the mine are solved. Bombs are very powerful. They obliterate almost anything in the way, including you, if you aren't careful. Well, it seems like the problems with the mine are resolved. Got ourselves a nice super bomb. So we can blow up the wall. Hopefully I can place it right, because if it's actually a little bit precise on the placement, then that's going to be very painful. When I'm like, all right, here's the super bomb, and I missed. I need to go get another one. We'll just avoid you. So, yeah, was there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't think so. All right, off to the wall. What am I doing? I can just use this. This should take us to here. Okay, well, it takes us here, which, you know, well, you know, it will be faster to literally just teleport to the wall that's, teleport to the wall directly. Funny how it does have the sound effect for being bombable. Anyways, your wall's down. I don't really remember much about this thing. West Glim City, northeast Remdra Wilds. Welcome to Glim City, proud capital, right there. Hey, thank you for not spawning me. Okay. These guys deal a lot of damage. Visitor, that's really rare nowadays. Almost everyone's looking to get a Glen as soon as possible. Ever since that monster in the chapel awoke, everything's been terrible. Wish we only had the dragon to worry about. It sounds like this is where the next dungeon is. Exploding cuckoos? What? Oh, the enemies in this section are going to, it's getting tougher. We're not in Southern Remdra anymore, that's for sure. Oh boy. I'm hoping that there's just some nice and simple damage resistance over here before I get into the next dungeon. Because otherwise, hoo boy, I'm in for a lot of pain. Let's respawn these hearts. It's definitely getting... The enemy's damage output is definitely getting pretty high. Well, I can't even reach that arena, so, you know, it's whatever. I probably don't want to get that money because it's mostly going to be wasted. Again. I know I'm supposed to be in Northwest Remdra Castle, East Volcanic Valley, in the Magitech Factory. Oh boy, Northeast Rural Town. Can I do anything to this? No? Alright, well, we'll come back later. Lionel just kills me straight up. So, something tells me, like, I really should not be progressing that way right now. But you know how I am. Curiosity is going to get the better out of me, even though I'm just getting absolutely slaughtered out here. Just try to avoid... Another one of these things we cannot do a thing about. North Remdra Crossroads, East Castle Remdra. Cool, but once again, not really much I can do here. Dragon's Dinner runs have almost wiped this town off the map. I think there's only a handful of us left now. Ouch, to say the least. Monsters is mounted pretty nasty. I wonder how the Goron side with all of them there. I'm just going all over the place. This is not going to be very good for my continued living, that's for sure. Separate my family and southern Remdra. Came from down south. That means the gate's finally open. When I injured myself, I don't think I can make it back to them. Can you take this toy to my son? It would mean so much to me. You got a Yoshi doll. Take this to the man's family in southern Remdra. This cane will come out right through solid ice. It's our last one, so it's a tad expensive. Okay, so I cannot buy that right now. Welcome to Remdra Crossroads, refuge at the base of the Bale Mountains. Or it was, anyways. Looking at a boss, maybe out for a price. I need to, like, actually reach the dungeon. Stop letting me be so free to explore everywhere. You're just going to get me killed. They're vicious. I bet maybe you could slip by them if you had something to distract them with, though. Okay, now we got blue Lionels. Well, I can definitely progress around here. Got a piece. Oh, okay. That's for the piece of hardware. Okay, that's. Well, at least we got something out of it. Hey, I'm at 9 hearts now? Or, no, I'm not. Or I am at 9 hearts, but not because of the piece of heart. I'm losing it. Okay. How many more death runs do I want to do? Let's try going as far east as we can again. Like, surely it'll work out this time, and it won't be a massive mistake. Oh, there's a little path up there. Turning around real quick after that. That's just how it is. Can I get some hearts for the road, please? Thank you. No. That will do. All right. Let's avoid the Lionels over here. Or the singular Lionel, really. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything about these. Just keep pushing on. Okay. I think if I'm, as long as I'm careful about these boulders, I can probably farm up health there. You know, if like hearts and drop that. And like I'm so sorry that like clearly I'm under leveled and I'm still going and doing this anyways because it's just how I am. The wasteland is very dangerous. Maybe some more bombs would make your journey easier? Sure. Don't know how much of an upgrade that was, but that's alright. I need to spend my money anyways. Alright, back to farming hearts in that one corner. Just to make sure I can live a little longer in this hexscape. This is all like new territory for me because like I said, I'm pretty sure I only made it to like level 4 and I don't think I went and explored all this much. Maybe I did, but probably not. I was probably more deterred back in the day, whereas now I'm determined to just explore every corner that I can get to. Okay, it would help if I stop getting hit by stuff as I'm trying to recover HP. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay, can I get some hearts? Well, now I need one more still. Alright. Well, let's carefully continue on our way. Dodge those guys as well as we can. That reset. Grab ourselves another piece of heart. You'll love to see it. Yeah, it would be nice if I could take damage there. Hey, these boulders are not being very helpful. Lots of people from the factory and the volcano taking a large amount of those eye creatures out of the abandoned forge. Okay. Welcome to rural town. Be sure to check out our local forages. North is wasteland. There's some odd markings on the beach. I wonder what those can mean. Maybe they exist elsewhere too? Oh well, I'm just rambling. Make yourself at home any way you can. Surely they have a statue here, yeah. Those blasted knights ransacked our enclave. I wonder if any Goronian relics still exist. Who's that? Inventory is running low, but if you see anything you like, feel free to buy it. You don't really have anything to use besides the super bomb. Okay, I don't imagine I'm supposed to be there yet. I'm like, I'm not supposed to be in this general area at all yet, but especially not supposed to be doing a mini dungeon like that right now. That wants me to use the lens of truth. Remdra Bay, volcanic wasteland. Just gotta be careful. Okay, we can't progress any further that way. That's all right. Just dodge through it all. Best you can. Little graveyard. Starting me all the way over here. Okay, you know what? I should probably really take the hint and deliver this to the family. I bought this off for my son from his father. Thanks. My son wanted one so badly that I got one for him on my own. But this means I can rest easy knowing that my husband is okay. You can take this heart piece. Nice. That gives us another heart container. Very good. Now what do we do? We go back up north. All right, let's go around the city. Bit inhospitable. Everyone who's still alive is too afraid to leave their house to go outside and buy anything. Be careful on your way out. Not really much of value. I should just go to the statue. Or I can just die. That works too. They have a lot of HP. Or they deal a lot of damage. And they have a pretty sizable amount of HP too. I'm the great keeper in the city, or at least I was. Now the wizard's curse is posed on the brink of extinction. You want to go to the chapel and stop this? I'd love to help, but I lost my key outside of the town. However, it's not an ordinary monster that dwells within the chapel. This demon must spawn when Venser became Archmage. Predecessor has cursed the island with this demon out of spite for Venser and his dying breath. Now the Scourge is raising an army to take revenge on Venser, and he's looking to add this town to it. Last time I had the key, I was out by a group of stumps in a cross formation. Gee, I wonder where that could be. I don't have any way of digging stuff up though, so. Gosh, they deal a lot of damage. Yeah, well, I can't use the Lens of Truth right now, can I? Also, I'm pretty sure this music is from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. This might be... Definitely has the same vibes as it. Alright, let's... we need to acquire ourselves a shovel. Where I'm going to do that, I don't know. I'm bad at the game. Okay, come on. Oh. I hope that there's just some obvious thing that I'm about to stumble upon that's going to make finding all these things easier. If there's not, then ouch. We are in for a world of pain, as seen when I tried level 5 and 6 in flow of time. Here's hoping this doesn't end up being a repeat of that, but we're not really gonna know until we just get far enough. Going to town. Haha, I like you, kid. Here, take this tunic so you aren't grounded in living oatmeal by the walking dead. You know, case in point, here we go. That will do immense things. Now I just need a better sword. It looks like the guy had a better sword, but you know. I'm still getting like absolutely slaughtered here, but I can be a little more reckless. Thanks for the cash, I guess. Noted. Probably want to grind out hearts here. Gonna need that lens of truth soon. Well, I would grind out, you know. Forgot there was a bunch of enemies there, so I was like, I'll just go to the fairy statue. But no, there's a bunch of enemies in the way. Okay, almost got enough. I'd still prefer to have that half a heart. Thank you very much. Thank you. When I was younger, I was told a story about monsters covered in gold by my grandfather. I wonder if they actually exist. But if they did, they would be incredibly difficult to take down, though. Oh, great. We're going to have to hunt down golden monsters. Researching a group of mythical golden beasts. They are incredibly rare and extremely powerful. Legend has it these golden creatures get their power from magic rings. But why would monsters want jewelry in the first place? You can bring back all the jewelry they draw power from. Maybe you can endow you with their power. Good to know. I'm probably not going to be fighting them anytime soon. But a good to know nonetheless. Just climb over the bed, Link. You don't need to just sit there and say, "Oh man, shucks, I can't get that." Just climb over the bed. All right, well, we still don't have a shovel. Slightly concerning. But I think we can probably manage. I don't know if we were like supposed to even have a shovel. Maybe you're supposed to just bomb it or something. I don't know. I mean, might as well check. Oh, okay. You are just supposed to bomb it. All right, my bad for thinking otherwise. Okay, these guys aren't so bad now that we have the Skokies. So you don't know how to chapel where the demon lurks. Just just speed it up ever so slightly. Yeah, we'll go this way. I probably shouldn't be messing with the graves. What's over here first and foremost? Someone's got a little shed here. You're going after the Scourge and the Chapel. Please be careful. You may want to upgrade your gear before going inside. Even before you have tried to stop this monster, but then unable to find a weakness. Run to the Scourge before you find a way to kill it. Run away. There's no shame in running away from beasts like that. Okay. Also, it just seems like Venser is just... He does not care about the populace of the island. I mean, which... It wouldn't surprise me, but... Okay, so like, can you give me your the better sword? Because you're kind of heavily implying there that I need a better weapon, and you know, like I don't want to be missing something obvious. Like it's right there. Come on, dude, just let me have it. Let me have it. Maybe I should just take a quick look around for a better sword. I should go here. Like, where have I not been to that I can feasibly get to, you know? I mean, maybe I am supposed to go to the abandoned forge. We might as well take a quick look around. Because that would be a reasonable place to upgrade your gear. And since it said you want like not just a better tunic, they want better gear in general. That feels like what it's trying to hint at is like you can go and explore and get better gear. Kind of just tanking it. We'll go until we run into something that stops us. Just run past everything. It doesn't matter. I don't know if I can do anything there. Just tank it, man. You know what? Just hit me across that. Oh, okay, that's convenient. Alright, you know, this is... Okay, you know, that it's not really that surprising that was the outcome that ended up happening, but... It's fine to take some damage there if it means just being able to get through it faster and without too much worry. That being said, it would be nice to have be it more than half health. Alright, this is the part where we just Scepter Death. Okay, yeah, I see what the room wants from me now. That's not too bad. I think your forge should have maybe had a few less death traps, but that's just... I'm not an expert on these things, so take what I say with a grain of salt, honestly. Any point in killing all these guys? No, okay, there was no point. Another one of these puzzles. I kind of don't want to do one of these puzzles right now, but yeah, we'll do it. Alright, that has to go there. Out. I think doing that right now is a good choice. Okay, yeah, this is another one that wasn't too bad. You just gotta throw yourself into it and then see what that takes you. Alright, well, what's behind the locked door? More of these guys. The fact that I haven't really been stunned by anything I don't have yet indicates that this should be doable. It really feels like a movable block, but I guess it's not. Alright, I get it. Cursed skull. This is a lot of guys, honestly. just need to be careful. Okay, but an upgraded sword would be very appreciated at this point. Okay, I need another key. I think there's still more avenues to get keys. Can't say for sure. Well, there's still a path we haven't gone yet. Probably could. I wonder if you could swap that while you're on it. Yeah, you just gotta check. You never know. We go this way. Really should just be using the boomerang to stun enemies more, you know? Yeah, I'm still not really being stopped. Like, I assume that maybe I'm even supposed to do this at this point, you know? Murder me, thank you. Restock on all of our goods. I have to assume some of those blocks are like meant to stop the boomerang in particular. You can't just... Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah, well, you know, it's not too much of an issue to go around. I mean, I could definitely see, like, if I was unable to find the gear upgrades, I can totally see why I might have stopped where I did, which was at, you know, the chapel. Fish in a barrel. Well, I'm not too much of a fan of this setup, but we're fine. That's the boss key. Where does this go? Oh, it goes back here. Alright, well, that's convenient enough. Alright, we go this way. Tank it, honestly. We got enough hearts here anyway, so we're all good. Unfortunately, it means we got to do this puzzle again. Go. Was it up this way, or was it, I think it was up this way. Yeah, it was. Well, this guy should hopefully be much easier than it was below the time. Alright, I may be taking a lot of unnecessary damage. You know, it'd be real cool if I wasn't on 1 HP. Can you stop flying? Alright, we barely got by that. But we did. Got the noble sword, it's sharp steel edge, it's twice as strong as your old wooden sword. Okay, so I was right in assuming, and we're of course doing a death warp, that I wanted to do that real quick before I continued. Yeah, alright, now this should be much more manageable. Ignore the fact that I'm taking lots of damage, but it's alright. Level 4, Unhallowed Chapel. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I managed to beat this one. I'm not even sure if I actually made it here, but I made it. So obviously, Lens of Truth is going to be the item. Already taking lots of unnecessary damage. That did nothing for us in that room. I keep expecting to block these guys' attack with my shield. It just doesn't work because that's not what kind of attack it is. Really wants me to use the Lens of Truth, but you know, I kind of can't right now. Gotta be careful. Do not want to mess up and have light bikes in my shield. I mean, not that the shield's like doing wonders for me right now anyways, but still. Alrighty then. I don't know what we're supposed to really be doing with this information. Alright, well at least I got a key. That's the first step. You know what, don't care, just move on. Alright, well we still gotta see what's on the other side. Do that before checking out the I was using a candle, but I wasn't. Stay back. Alright, so now I kind of have to use the key because there's nowhere else for me to go. I'm really wondering why this chapel has just giant death traps like that around. I mean, like, maybe the Scourge put them there, but I don't know, it seems a little sus. I almost like bad. I hate these scalpels and the magical beams that they just spam everywhere. Stop hitting me! Jeez, well, we're on 1 HP. Good, that's... Did I say I was on 1 HP? I meant we're on, I was on no HP. Just heal up a little, because, you know. I'm doing terribly, even though I have upgraded gear, which does not bode well, I'd have to say. I need that fairy, thank you. Well, it just goes back to the way we already came. I'm assuming we want to avoid bumping into those panels because it's just going to make all the Gibdos just attack us. No, my shield! I keep my shield. This torch is given new flame will open the way. Alright. I guess he already has a flame, it doesn't need new. Okay, I think I see. So it's just like... There we go. Might as well figure out what's this way. Leave me alone! I need to stop letting myself get hit by light pipes. So I'm once again asking for a map. Please and thank you. Kind of messed that up just a tad bit. It's all right. Okay, you know, I definitely remember that guy now that I think about it. Okay, actually, I can just go to the left here because the path should be open, right? First, we're gonna refresh our parts first. Just gotta dodge all this BS. I don't have the enchanted shield, do I? Sometimes I just gloss over it, but I really should buy that next time I'm in a shop that has one. I can still grind out hearts here, so I will do that before going into the next room with the Scourge. You guys, honestly. Just make sure I get full HP going into it. Oh, he's just gonna keep following me. Okay. Well, try a little harder next time. It's not gonna let us go back there. That's fine. I didn't need to go back there anyways. I'm perfectly fine just moving on. Well, we'll fight the Gibdos from the safety of this spot. Come on, get back over here. Here freely. That is, he snaps back really fast. I'm gonna be honest, game. I don't really know what you're going for there. I guess we're just not really gonna worry about it. We're gonna pretend it doesn't exist, and we'll move on with our lives. Okay, well, I had to check to make sure it wasn't faster to just trigger that and move on. Yeah, you know, I deserve that one. I just wanted to double check. That's all right. It happens. Okay, well, now we just do it right. No worrying about fancy stuff here. Go this way. Should really stop letting myself get captured like that, but it's alright. Now we go this way. But we just dodge to give those straight up. Right, he moves super fast. I don't know. I mean, he's not baited by what I do. Alright, we got a key. Dodge that. You know what? That's all right. It shouldn't be all right, but it's all right. We'll live. I'm really racking up deaths in this dungeon. Hecking heck. Yeah, even though I take half damage, their damage output is still crazy. And, well, I guess it doesn't help there's a bunch of enemies, too. Stop! Let me just go on my... Oh, thank you. Hecking heck! This would just straight up be torture if you didn't have upgraded gear. Like, jeez. Thank you for the heart. Good enough, really. This is just like the puzzle in the abandoned forge. Okay, can't do anything there. Don't kill me. No, we were close to getting pots and more health. Let's leave you alive so that you don't respawn the rest of the enemies. Thank you. Now I gotta go through this again. This way. Need magic. I need hearts, dude. They just don't listen. I could squander about trying to figure out that puzzle without dealing with the lens of truth, but I'd say that just shouldn't waste my time. Absolutely awful performance there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're good. Go back, get some parts. Julio, what does that do for me right now, though? That's kind of my question. It's like, I can't go up this way. I can't go to the left here. You have a key that I'm not sure where I'm supposed to use it yet. There's just some other part of the dungeon I forgot. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, yeah. Just trying to remind myself what was over here. Puzzle I can't solve yet. Okay, yeah. I guess somewhere up north, maybe. That's like the only thing I could really think of at the moment. Or, you know, it might be time for... Did I ever go north? Okay, like, I could do that without Lens of Truth, but I think it's probably best that I don't. Do that. Go down here. Okay, well, I messed that up. Alright, so what exactly is it wanting me to do? Is there just some obvious thing I'm missing? And there's also the problem of, like, I guess Lens of Truth puzzles, you don't have to actually have the Lens of Truth. Just poor gameplay on my part. Yeah, I get it. I'm just going this way to farm hearts, hopefully. It's almost backfiring, but it's not. So, you know what would be real helpful? A map. So I can better visualize where I have and have not been. The compass would also be nice, because I don't think I've gotten that either. Come on, give me hearts. And don't take them away as soon as you give them to me. Somehow I've lost pretty much all the progress I made on getting hearts. Yeah, I just didn't grab the heart there for some reason. going back up north. What am I missing? It's like clearly I'm missing something. You know, I thought there might be something off there, but I guess that wasn't quite what they were aiming for, was it? There's no way to push these. Alright, what am I missing here? Make sure nothing bombable here. Maybe there's something. It's like I don't want to scramble around and possibly sequence break by accident because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that definitely does not seem like something you're supposed to just stumble through. Right, well, if not that, then what? Gosh dang. I'm kind of at a loss here without starting to just brute force the lens of truth spots. And I don't think you're supposed to do that. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe you are supposed to brute force it, but I don't think you are. I want to get this dungeon done tonight. I may just have to brute force it, honestly. Make sure I haven't accidentally picked up the lens of truth. No, I haven't. I will take another look this way. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what they really want from me. Alright, so fortunately that was a pretty insignificant thing, but that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? But I am kind of running out of ideas on where I'm actually supposed to be going that's not doing that. Do I just brute force more Lens of Truth things? Do I just break this dungeon in half because I can't find the correct way? Okay, well, maybe you can't brute force that one. But, like, where am I supposed to go? I've been to all the rooms! You can't just leave me hanging like this game. You gotta give me something to work with. Actually, there maybe is something I can think of. Just farm health again here. Come on, just let me heal up more. On. That's good enough, honestly. Okay, so like the only thing you can really think of is. Okay, no, that just lights them all up. I think that's probably a bug of sorts. Yeah, that's not an alternate path. Okay. Okay, like this kind of just stumped me. I'm just gonna keep brute forcing some more Lens of Truth things because heck, I have no clue what it wants from me. This may be a reason why I stopped here and didn't get past it. But it's alright, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna assume it's behind one of these guys. Well, I don't like the way that the progress is manifested here, but it is progress whether we like it or not. Now let's just hope you were intended to do it that way. Well, I know you're hiding a first skull somewhere in this room. Question is where? It's probably something we need. Why did I go that way? I should have known. Alright. It's really hard to get past that without taking the damage. It's okay. It's okay. It's my candle. It's alright. It's not. Actually, I'm curious. There is one thing I haven't tried, which is fighting all these guys. Maybe, just maybe, it actually results in something happening. It did not. That was a waste of time. Go figure. I mean, it was worth checking. That was like one thing I more or less had to try. You know, maybe it would work. Of course, it didn't work, but no, we can not worry about that. All right, hopefully you were intended to do this before the Lens of Truth. Otherwise, I'm about to sequence break, and I'm not happy about that. Just damage boost. That's the best way to do it. Can I have more hearts, please? You just collapse and no. Oh, that's lovely. Get the keys, will you? They just clip you really quick. Alright, let's not be really stupid. A tall task, I know, but... Here. Do this room again. More unnecessary damage. Just add it to the pile. Good enough, honestly. I should have paid more attention to which route was the right one. Oh, it's alright. We'll just continue to brute force until they give us the Lens of Truth. Like, we gotta be getting it soon, right? Like, I'd like to think that I'm a significant chunk of the way through the dungeon, but I don't actually know if that's the case or not. Guy alive there. You know what? Works for me. Oh no. That does not actually get us anywhere. Ooh, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, you can fall down that way. Okay. Well, that opens up more for us. This should be as simple as this. Sweet. Poison, I guess. Alright, then. Oh, I guess I could have fallen down over to the... over this way. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. You know what? I'm just gonna die because I think that is what I'm legit supposed to do is fall down, and I just never fell down for some reason. Okay, can I stop getting grabbed by these guys? That would make so much sense why I didn't find anything, because the answer was staring me right in the face. I just didn't understand it. I hope I didn't break anything by doing that, though. What I just did. It's alright. We'll live. Just do this. Never mind, you can't fall there. Okay, well, if that... Alright, I'm just gonna assume that you're supposed to brute force it. Like, I have no other answer for what you're supposed to do there. There is a slight possibility that I may have to finish this dungeon on another stream, which would be so unbelievably cooked, but that's just how it be sometimes. I know I should think of better strategies than just damage boosting through there, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna be real. This almost looks like another, Oh, I didn't get the bigger wallet. That's kind of a waste. It's alright, though. Alright, please give me a lens of truth soon so I know that I'm... Okay, clearly I'm doing something wrong. There's no way it legitimately expects me to go through all that blind without the lens of truth. Game, where is it? Where am I supposed to go? Just let me know already. What have I not done? It feels crazy. I mean, like, I got the key from over there. The key hasn't unlocked anything. Like, what is it wanting? Because if it's not this way, and you're supposed to go back. Like, I'm just at a loss. I mean, okay, so there is like one slight thing I can think of that they want me to do, which is kind of silly, if it is. But like, this whole scenario I'm in right now is pretty silly, where my only choice is the brute force lens of truth puzzles. That ain't right, man. There's that thing there that could be related. But I won't lie, that just feels a little silly to do. There's a second entrance again. Yeah, I deserve that. I was just kind of being a bit reckless, but... You know, we'll buy this, and we'll buy like some projectiles. That would help, should help me live a bit longer. Got the pot roast, these direct certain enemies. I don't really think that's gonna help here, but... Like, I can see here, yeah, you're supposed to use the lens of truth. But, like, what do you want me to do, game? I just don't know. Alright, well, that's what it wanted me to do there. But I don't need a piece of art. I need answers on where I'm supposed to go. At least I can block those projectiles now. Because I have likes, you know, I'm just as likely to... lose it right off the bat. Alright, so the question is, what in the world am I missing? I would not be surprised if there was some pit I was supposed to fall down that I just did not. But look, I can't fall down that. Let's do that to keep the lights away. Like, maybe this is supposed to be a hint for something, but it doesn't feel like it. But let me take a quick screenshot of this, and then we'll see if it comes in useful later. Problem's like there's not really any rooms that match that though, so like I don't think it's gonna amount to anything, but I don't have much choice. Let's not lose our shield right off the bat after we got it. Okay, yeah, no, this doesn't line up. So it wasn't talking about that. You know, like, there's only so many rooms for me to double check. I mean, it had me go through here to unlock this path to the right. Which, you know, then gave me the key. So it has to be up here that it wants me to use that key. But no way it wants me to go up to the area up above instead. Right? this because maybe you're supposed to kill these guys and a pathway will show up. I kind of sincerely doubt it. This feels like I'm doing something wrong, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, just give me the gosh dang Lens of Truth game. Unless you're supposed to acquire it outside of the dungeon, but I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Thinking would have told you if that's what you're supposed to do. What am I doing? I need to... It hurts. Like you can only brute force so much. It already feels like I've been brute forcing too much, honestly. Like, it very definitively feels like I'm not supposed to be here. Well, okay, there's something obvious I'm missing. I'm hoping, like, I don't just have a bugged version of it. There we go. How is I supposed to know that one of them could be moved like that? I mean, you can tell with that. I should probably kill these guys just in case he drops the map, because, you know, I very much like the map. Could do with the not dying part too. Alright. Well, we can grind hearts here. I think I would want to do. money is always nice. Alright, that's a Lens of Truth room. Just do this stream. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get the Lens of Truth and we're gonna end the stream there. Doing any more than that is just gonna take too long because we got like pretty much basically a whole other half of the dungeon to do. But I think getting the Lens of Truth is a really good stopping point. I just hope I remember what happened in this stream so it's not complete garbage picking up where I left off. Great, it just puts me back here. Okay, well, clearly I need to go off to the side. Yeah, just because of parry. This looks like another Scourge moment. It sure is. I'm not sure what you're asking of me here, game. Oh, you're making an error. Okay. That makes sense. No, you're not dropping a block puzzle on me under stress like this. Still like he minds his own business. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. See, it's not too much of an issue. Like, surely this has to be giving me the Lens of Truth, right? How much more do you want me to do to get the Lens of Truth? Calm down, game. gosh. We'll make this quick, I hope. More in the fact that I kind of did poorly there. And that I did poorly there. Look, I'll do my mistakes. And if I die again down there, we'll just call it there. Drop parts, but you know they're not. Come on. Run a bit over schedule here. Help me out here, game. That's good enough. How many more rooms do you have before you just give me the gosh dang lens of truth? Find secrets, maybe even find a weakness on the demon. Okay, finally. Jeez, that took a little too long to get the lens of truth. Anyone that's oof, ouch, ow, really ramping up our death count. But it shouldn't be too bad to clear the rest of the dungeon next time, and then we can move on to level 5, and then whatever else we need to do. But yeah, pretty good progress. Very scuffed progress, but very good progress. So yeah, obviously we're going to pick this back up on Tuesday. If you're watching this on the VOD on YouTube, then thank you for watching. I stream every Tuesday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you just need to stop by on Twitch or YouTube, and you can come join me. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We will see you all next time.